Let's go. Was too beautiful. No, I tried to let you go so many times before. Can't believe and live. Get so right now. Oke. Yes. Oke. Kita lanjutin ceritanya di Hogwarts Legacy. Sebelumnya gue udah grinding lumayan banyak sih. Jadi kayak ini nih, kayak collection udah gue hampir rata-rata di map yang di bagian sini tuh udah semua sih. Tinggal paling bagian yang sini. Dan itu kayaknya sih nunggu alur ceritanya questnya berjalan sih. Jadi kita lanjutin aja dulu ya ke main questnya. Oke deh, let's go. Ada si Piffs. Catch Piffs. Okay.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of...
Oke, kita conversation yang ulang. Kita langsung nge-teleport aja ke main questnya. Ada di sini. Oke.
Revelio.
Now.
Tadi gue liat ada chest. Where it is? Chest. There you are. Hampir jatuh. Iya, makin jauh. Oke. Mana dia? Waduh, mentok. Aduh, mentok.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Oke. Jadi tadi tuh ngebahas tentang planningnya si Ranrock. Kalau dia tuh ada kayak ancestornya tuh yang emang kayak nge-build metal gitu buat para ancient keepers. Ini jadi harus dari jauh. Oke gini. Terus sekarang kita lagi sneaky untuk masuk ke dalam sana.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A
Revelio.
real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
Oke, lanjutkan.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Incendio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. Revelio.
I believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Wah, itu kayaknya bisa diakses.
Revelio.
Oke, lanjut ke bawah sini. I guess.
I've
Belum
read
ada
about mines
misi.
like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
Revelio. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Wah,
What's going on out there?
kenapa dia malah makin kesini ya? Loh. Tahu dong. Iya. Ketahuan dong. Ya udah lah ya.
We're just here. Let's get this over with.
Wah, ketahuan. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That was meant for me. Rather unwise. Was that your best?
Revelio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Arnita. You have my word. Accio. Revelio. Descendo. Being watched. Behind the door.
Ambil bajunya. Tuh. Oh, mana nih mas?
Ini gimana?
Siapa yang ambil?
We won't get through until we see that eye.
Ini baju bukan mama. Kata mamasnya kamu.
Kenapa?
Baju.
Kenapa lo gitu?
Yang makan.
Yoi. Gimana cara ini?
Revelio.
Coba dulu.
Belum daftar. Satu.
Yuk.
Incendio. Revelio.
Wow, di atas ada sesuatu. Tapi cara naiknya lewat mana nih? Ini dari sini nih. Nggak kebuka.
Descendo. Accio.
Revelio.
Oke, kebuka. Nah, ini tinggal di descendo aja sih harusnya. Mana dia? Descendonya kegeser sama ini udah lah. Depulso, sorry. Depulso. Oke. Bam. Nice. Unidentified head item.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer.
Revelio. Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Incendio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down
Revelio.
here.
Oh, kan ada misi sneaky sih sebenarnya. Buat achievement lumayan lah. Jadi kita dari sini, kita mau pergi ini.
Revelio.
Nggak ketahuan ya. Astaga, kaget.
One less human to
Ya, ketahuan. Oh shit.
Incendio. Revelio.
Kenapa nggak bisa di-interact ya? Ngebug lagi kah? Kayak kalau gue yang main sering ngebug dan kenapa ya?
Revelio.
Wah, jadi bisa, jadi lu liatin malah bisa kan?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Deng 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 deng. Deng, oh wow. Terus kita ke bawah sih. Deng 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 deng. Deng deng.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Revelio.
We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. I'll be quiet. Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Lah, dia kesini dia. Seriously? Ya, talentnya aktif nggak ya? Oh, nggak bisa. Talent kita lihat talent. Nah, aktifin aja dah. Ini kalau ketahuan lucu sih. Loh, dia stuck di situ.
Revelio. Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Nggak ada yang lihat, nggak ada yang lihat, nggak ada yang lihat. Wah, bisa ya?
What was that? Enjoy
Iya,
suffering.
ketahuan.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
Adakah sesuatu lagi di sini? Ke atas dulu kali ya. Soalnya tadi ada chest. Tutup. Depotion. Ya. Iya.
Revelio.
Oke, jasnya keambil. Nice tuh. Back again. Oh, ini kalau ibunya ya. Ini sih dulu berarti. Kita muter dulu. Untuk gak? Oke, berarti ke sana. Baru let's go, gas.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Nggak dapet titania leaves. Itu buat bikin porsinya hijau.
Revelio.
Jangan itu dong. Ada lagi. Udah. Wah, ada musuh.
What good it's sneaking about? You'll see.
Revelio.
Wah, disamperin dong.
I know I heard something that time. Huh? Who is it?
Not refuse thought house.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Apakah kita bisa sedikit-sedikit sini? Makanya ketahuan. Dia di mana? Oh, yang di atas. Oh, itu gimana naiknya ya kalau ke atas itu? Ketahuan. Bam.
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Rebellion.
Nah, nggak ada ya. Ini ke atas ini lewat mana ya berarti? Oh, dari sini. Nah,
Rebellion.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
nggak mau sih dia.
Rebellion. The door is looking at us.
Oh, oke, harus dari sini.
Incendio.
Baru digituin ya. Oh, iya.
Rebellion.
Oh, buka yang mana ya BTW? Oke, itu jalannya berarti ya? Atau enggak? Ya bukan ya. Kasih coba.
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Rebellion.
Oh, kesini kemana? Lah, ini kayaknya tembus ke ini deh. Ini gue pernah lewat. Iya, bacain ke tempat yang tadi ya. Oh, I see. Kayaknya bakal ujung-ujungnya ke sini. Oke. Teleport. Iya.
Rebellion.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Teleport. Iya.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Okay. Welcome.
Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Oke, jadi ceritanya si Lord Gok ini ternyata ada hubungannya dengan istrinya Profesor Vic yang istrinya tuh kalau nggak salah udah meninggal ya. Cuma masih belum tahu juga sih. Bisa jadi plot twist ternyata masih hidup. Questnya udah nggak ada nih. Udah deh, selama quest yang ada kita lanjutin lagi relationship questnya. Kalau nggak salah tuh tadi Hogsmeade, oh enggak. Oke, dia di situ di Clock Tower Courtyard kayaknya. Oh, bukan ya. Nah, itu baru ada segmen quest.
Oh, good, we're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Oke, cari
Exactly what
informasi.
kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Oke, selesai.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oke, saatnya lanjut main story kembali. Intinya tuh tadi tuh dia cuma nge-planning aja sih. Nge-planning terkait itu dia. Sebelumnya kan nge-capture nyelamatin naga, telur naganya gitu. Terus setelah itu udah ada relationship quest yang ngebalikin telur naganya itu ke naganya. Nah, ternyata si vouchernya atau ya malingnya lah ya, itu tuh ternyata ngejarnya ke si neneknya si Poppy kayak gitu. Oke, kita lanjut, kita ke secret room, ke room of requirement. Kok room of requirement? Sorry, salah, harusnya ke map of chamber, map chamber. Oke.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. Hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Wah. Oke. Main questnya kita suruh sneaky ke ruangan kepala sekolah ya. Kayaknya ada hubungannya pasti sama Sebastian sih.
To the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oke, Profesor Fig ya. Kira bakal ke ini, ke Sebastian. Tapi belum ada main quest yang muncul. Why? Nah, baru muncul.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Anjas. Jadi capsek kita, bos. Oke. Let's go. Ini harusnya di atas nggak sih?
A moment of your professor. I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Oke. Jadi itu terkait yang Weasley itu.
There's one for my diary.
Kita pernah dapat side quest dari si Gareth Weasley untuk ke suatu tempat di Honeydukes untuk ngambil kayak maling suatu tanaman lah buat dia bikin potion.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Apa nih
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Something is chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Iya. Ayo.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Waduh.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Di mana? Loh. Where? Oh. Jadi hilang. Makin. Ini questnya kemana? Great Hall. Great Hall berarti di ini sih sebenarnya harusnya. Di lah baru muncul lagi.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off.
Iya, pada curiga.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None.
Professor, a word. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Ayo.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Pokoknya
to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Ini tuh kayak ya set sama para student lah, terus sama salah satunya juga tadi Profesor Weasley ternyata tahu kegiatan kita.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Nah.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Aduh, gue lupa lagi. Kayaknya ini deh, Purity of Blood.
Pure Bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. Let's get out of sight.
Lari, 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 lari.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Oke. Intinya sih tadi rata-rata yang berhubungan dengan quest-quest yang udah pernah kita jalanin sih, yang diomongin sama MC kita ketika menjadi Profesor Black. Oke, itu ada tuh, dapat all.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Oke, itu relationship quest lagi sih, tapi kayak kita bakal post dulu ya. Oh salah, harusnya di sini berarti. Ke trophy room. Kita belok kanan. Naik terus ke atas sampai paling ujung.
I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Anjas. Oh, yang ini ya. Kirain yang on.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Wow. Ntar dulu ya, explore dulu ya, mau lagi dari sini.
Revelio.
Nice. Kalau udah gede tuh biasanya bagus sih. Hah? Serius? Serius? Oh, jadi kepala sekolah kepala sekolah Hogwarts sekarang itu si Profesor Black itu bapaknya ini Sirius Black. Lahannya di kanan, sekitar situ. Di mana ya? Kok nggak kelihatan ya? Belakang sini kah? Oh. Di luar.
Revelio.
Oh, sini. Oh, di atas dia. Buka lagi.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Kita minum tehnya punyanya kepala sekolah kita.
Revelio.
Di bawah ada apa nih?
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Lee. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Gue sih mau lawan, barbar kali coba tes lawan. Bisa nggak lawan dia? Lawan. Oh nggak bisa ya? Emang harus menghindari. Ya nggak seru lah. Apa saya di Petrificus Totalus? Oh nggak bisa juga.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Takut dia panik.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Cuek.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
What the hell?
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Run. Run, 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 run.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Set, diliatin mulu. Ayo dong, geser dong. Ah. Nice tuh, nice tuh, nice tuh. Sana dong. Ayo dong. Nah. Nice work dong harusnya.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe.
Ada waiting little question di sini. Kanan dong. Kalau dari lu kiri dong. Ayolah. Come on guys.
Now's my chance.
Bisa emang. Gokil.
That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible.
Wow. Invisible clock punyanya ini nih Harry Potter. Oh, mana nih? Oh, yang dibukain pintunya. Sedih banget nih motor. Oh, jadi gak ketahuan. Gokil.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Oh iya no. Wih, gokil.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
But have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Such power.
Lah, dikasihnya sama dia beginian di setting. Kayak
Bombarder. Revelio.
Udah bisa pakai spell ya. So, pakai Ancient Magic kan ya? Oh, bisa. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Welcome. Wah. Bam. Waduh. Nggak ngeliat. Bam. Waduh. Nggak lupa. Buset. Waduh, headsetnya udah low battery guys. Ini last questnya.
Revelio.
Shit. Broken. Ada si Ani. Aduh, hancur lagi ininya. Kombonya. Bam. Ini harus nyampe ini. Aduh. Oh, aduh. Jadi aneh sih mainnya. Oh shit, ketabok. mau heal. Anjir, bisa kelar-kelar. Go, 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 go.
The secret stone. This must be for me.
Woi, Deadly Hello kah?
You are far.
He's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always hope. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The Halloween Hero. Oke, aku penasaran. Kayaknya kita coba ke ini kali ya, ke tempatnya si lagi headmasternya. Apakah kita bisa?
I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Loh, Profesor Weasley ada suaranya. Oh, bosnya.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Anjas.
Revelio.
Di bawah loh. Di sini. Di bawah sini nih kayaknya. Oke kali ya, udah dulu kali ya sampai sini. Thank you guys.